During the live interview, Kevi got a chance to talk about his song called Fake Love. Now, in there is a line of which that he says that those who have been praying for me have been praying on me. Now, we got a chance to touch base on those of which who have been hurt by fake love and those who have hurt those from fake love. Now, the way that he ties this up at the end is something that you're going to want to stick around for, and more importantly, that you want to close out 2022 and go into 2023 with this perspective. I know people, one way or the other, rather it's you've been hurt by fake love, or rather you were the person who hurt. Grace does not revoke consequences.
Right.
So if you hurt somebody, they may forgive you, but they won't forget. So it may have been such a hurt that they have to leave. That fake love might have hurt so much so that you may not continue to have the relationships or the closeness in that relationship that you had in past.
Facts. Right.
But that doesn't mean that you are wrong for making the judgment call of I can no longer trust this person to the degree that I did before.
Come on, bro. Yeah. Dang, that's a word. That's
How have you either sought reconciliation or accepted that is who they were, that is the situation that it was. I got to keep moving forward.
yeah. I think I'm on that second half. Like, you feel me? And it goes back to like we trust everybody until you show me that you ain't to be trusted.
Yeah.
So I'm on that second half of things of like I've tried to seek reconciliation, especially if people were my brothers and everything. Um, but it gets to the point where if it's not reconciled, you gotta just kind of take it as is. You gotta kind of, what I mean, know when to throw in the towel on a friendship or relationship or
Yeah.
a business, partnership or whatever. You gotta know when to throw in that towel because if you don't, um, you're going to keep looking for expectation that you aren't going to receive.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah.
so for like one of the homies, like it's like, man, bro, you doing this and that, but yo, you lying to me, bro. Like you lying. Tell me the truth. Like, all right, yeah, like like tell me the truth, so I'm there with you. You know what I mean? Even in your lie, like,
Yeah.
you gonna keep lying to me? Now I know what to expect. So
Right.
I gotta kind of disassociate from that, because I'm always seek out that expectation that you've showed me over several times that I'm not going to receive. So I'm hurting myself by continuing to be in this friendship, brotherhood, whatever it is. So yeah, for y'all, y'all gotta know when to disassociate. Um, and it's okay even if you go to the same church with people. You gotta know when to step back
Yeah.
and to nourish and cultivate like um your well being. Like you can't be foolish and stay there because it's like, all right, that person gonna keep hey, you see that doormat out front, hey, that's basically what that's that doormat out front is basically what you turning into.
Amen. That's
Like,
true.
so you gotta kind of know, bro. And that's what I'm on, bro. Like, when people be like, man, I'm detoxing. Like, I'm on that detoxing, like, bro, my friend circle has changed.
Mm.
My my yeah, my communication has changed. Um, and I'm hanging around more like-minded people. Um,
Mm.
because not to say that these people won't fail me,
Right.
like,
Right.
but I'm hanging around people who they haven't failed me yet, or I don't count on them to fail me. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just hanging around like-minded people that yeah, I have a high expectation for,
Yeah.
and they hold me at a high expectation. So it's like what's keeping us, that middle ground and balance is our integrity in the midst. Bro, I love your name because it goes. Yeah, not to even, but
Yeah.
yeah, just know the right time when it's good to disassociate. It's okay to disassociate.
Right.
Uh, Even if the relationship has been 14 years, 27 years, if that person ain't good for you, they ain't good for you,
They're not.
man.
They're just not good for you. That's it. That's it.
That's okay. Y'all used to kick it back then, but y'all can't kick it in the future if you want to grow.
Amen, bro. Oof. Amen.
Like,
Hey. Last question. You get to a situation. You wanna detox. You wanna change it up. You know it's time to let go. The process of letting go can hurt and can feel like, man, I'm lost out here, and everything that I thought I knew is turned upside down. Going through the process that you went through and where you are now, what would be your encouragement to someone who's saying, I hear what you're saying, Kevi, but then I feel like I'll be all alone. Going through it, what would you feel, bro? What would you encourage somebody to as to what your process was and where you are now because of it?
sometimes it's good to sit by yourself and be by yourself and realize what what you really need as a person. Um, and what helped me what's helping me answer this question, bro, and to skate through this question is I work for a mental health organization, and I'm I go to church. So this is what doesn't happen. The church don't talk about things until they're forced to talk about it, and they over spiritualize it, and they miss the point. Then in the mental health organization, like realm of things, they don't have a foundation to, you know, they just don't have a foundation that they can get grounded in. So
Yeah.
here I am in the middle ground of like, all right, Kiwi, it's okay to disassociate.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay to still love God, but it's also okay to be like, man, my mental health is struggling as a Christian.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, so the process that I had to undergo is, people always talk about detoxing. Stop picking up the phone. Stop sending them texts. Stop coming around. Like, they gonna get the message like, man, Kevi ain't been around in a minute. They going to such and such. They doing such and such. Like, that's a part of detoxing. Even though it doesn't feel good,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to help you in the long run. If I was to bust my head wide open, even though stitches don't feel good,
Right.
it's going to help me in the long run get better.
Right.
So if y'all are going through anything, any fake love scenarios, any, regurgitated, like, like, man, I feel like I need that friendship. I need that relationship. Step back and look at that value that that relationship is given to you. And if it's not reciprocated, one, it's time to go. And if you're still trying to hold on to it, you got to look at the man or the woman in the mirror and be like, man, do I really deserve this?
Oof.
Like, am I okay with being here? Am I okay with always getting the short end of the stick? Am I okay with that? And if you're okay with that, yo, you, I don't know. Like, it's you're like you're making ways for you to be a doormat. Like,
Yeah.
comes a time. My grandma always says it comes a time where you have to prioritize you. Christian or not, you have to prioritize this right here and this right here. If these
Mm.
two aren't intact, you not good. And you're gonna be struggling and you're gonna be like a doormat. And I don't want you to be a doormat. So get up and know your worth.
Mm. Come on, Grandma. Come on. Come on, Grandma. Shout out to Grandma. Yeah. So would you say again, the process hurts, it's hard, whatever.
All right.
Would you say it's all worth it in the end then?
It's worth it, bro. I'm like,
Daddy, can I watch this?
yeah, you can watch that. I'm in a happy place. I'm thriving. I may not be, on the top charts or nothing, but I am spiritually and mentally
Mm.
stable. And I am happy. I am in a good place. I am not worried about who's hating on me because I'm pioneering the lane. Like I'm running my own race. Like Nipsey said, like hey, I'm running my own marathon.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
feel me? I cut off. I used to always be like, man, how did such and such do that? How did such and such do that? But sometimes you got to look at the man in the mirror and be like, yo, I am proud of you, man, because the past 5 years, man, you've undergone a lot.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, you didn't give up, So I'm,
Celebrate the
I'm
wins. Celebrate
I,
those little wins.
that's it. Go back to what you said. Celebrate the small wins, bro. Like, yo, I tour full time.
Whew.
I do, I do 100 shows a year. It don't make sense, but I'm proud. I'm proud of how far I've come, bro. And once you get to the point of patting yourself on the back, being proud, bro, and practice, like if I can leave you with anything, every day, be thankful for life, praise God for life, but every day practice gratitude. Practice gratitude, like practice, being grateful for your mom, you know, the little things. I get to open up the fridge and pull up
Mm.
pour water. Like in some countries, like my wife's from South Africa. In some parts over there, they don't even get clean water.
Wow, bro.
So it's like, all right, you can sit there. Practice gratitude daily. Be grateful and send praises up to the Most High because, yo, we blessed at the end of the day.